Alrighty. So thanks for hanging out again, everyone. Thank you for supporting CastleMAYnia and the Castlevania community. I'm here with Mannix86 and his commentary Ve Victus. How are you guys doing today?
I'm
Doing
fine.
good.
Excellent.
Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah. Good evening, guys. I'll be commentating Mannix run of Bloodlines on
Yeah, I can't.
Eric Normal.
I'm not guardian of the game.
Awesome. So you guys are going to be close to closing us out. This is going to be our second last game of the night, Castlevania Bloodlines, as you mentioned. So I will let you guys take it away and just give a countdown when you're ready.
So we're gonna play on normal, and we're gonna put quick demo on skip, just so we don't have to watch cutscenes, because you know, speed running. And for those of you who aren't familiar with this game, it is the only installment on the Genesis, and we can pick John Morris or Alucard. We're gonna play with Alucard today, which is the playing with the Alucard spear. Timing starts 6 seconds or so after a character select there, so I'll just call time when it's time for you, Strizer. So I'm just going to start here in a moment, and let's have fun. So in 3, 2, 1, time. Alright. I'll let you talk, Ve, for a bit.
Yeah. Now we'll begin our race to the Bible. There's a Bible, 2 screens from that gives us a 50-50 chance to get a fully upgraded spear or 20 crystals. That is a sub-weapon count. Get the axe here because it's necessary. Let's see. Normally for marathons they prefer the 20 crystals, but it's the game to decide. Oh, it's a fully upgraded spear. Okay.
Monk ass.
Now it's yeah. Now the game needs to cooperate.
We're about to fight the Hellhound, the first mini boss. There's actually a safe pixel we're gonna stand on right here. You can break some glass here that falls. As long as we stand right here, we should be fine. And we want to dodge those flames, though. Alright.
Okay. He can do a rally pattern that he can advance and you can do nothing about it. And that was quite bad RNG because he hauled less. Okay, now for the bone dealer skip.
Yeah.
Good.
3 pixels of a window for that.
No gatekeeper, so maintain the spear. Nice. That skeleton down there can troll you really easily. Level 1 for Eric runs has a lot of gatekeepers. Those skeletons back there can be one of them.
I knew the axe throw was bad and I had to hit it twice.
Unfortunately, the axe got on the foot and that deals less damage, so Mannix need to do 2 hits. Now for skipping the Bone Dragon. The Bone Dragon does some straight patterns on normal. On expert he circled itself.
It's pretty incredible that made it to the boss
Yeah,
without
it
getting hit.
Last gatekeeper is the boss. The Armor Battle can be a really annoying boss for Eric runners. He can do whatever he wants to, and he can,
That's okay.
can easily make you lose the spear, like you did see.
Not the first time, not the last.
Yeah.
Too bad. Everything was good up until that point.
That was a good stage 1, nonetheless.
Yeah, we'll have to collect candles. So one of the tough things about this game is every time you got your max weapon, you get hit once, you lose it. Sort of like Castlevania Adventure with Laxus earlier. And now we have to collect 30 of these item candles, the one that drops the gems, to get a spear again.
Mannix will only recover after the first mini boss of this on my count. That will be after the water mage. Now we have an auto scroller. There's nothing we can do about it. This just chill and hope the minotaurs don't get in our way.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We might as well just go to Symphony of the Night. Bye. I think I missed one candle in the first screen that I don't know if I'll get it.
What's true?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it was true on the second Minotaur. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine after, at least for the red armor.
Yeah, so funny enough, after the auto-scroller leaves you in a false sense of security because this is one of the harder fights of the game coming up already. Gonna fight too many bosses. The first one is no sweat, but let's try to get candles where I can. Oops. So he spawns with the opposite way of where I'm looking there, so I didn't look properly, so he spawned way on the other side. This is fine.
What damage is manipulatable, but you lose the...
Okay.
Okay, he despawned the second mini boss. Now he's fighting the third, that is red armor, but he's off screen.
Yeah.
Nice fight. Really nice fight. Okay, now Mannix will use the spear here. We use the spear here to set up some damage boost on the next room. After these scrollers with full of medusas and the water going down. So Mannix will catch all the candles he wants to.
Yeah, this boss, if you don't have the special weapon for the stone golem, you will lose automatically like a minute or more.
And also you can easily die.
Yeah, dying is pretty cruel in this game. You lose all your weapons, you lose all your gems. And it takes 35 candles, or 36 candles to get back to your weapon. That's like almost a full stage in some cases. This is the long hallway outside. This pretty fun segment of the game, actually.
And has a lot of damage boost to accelerate. First one here, the first two. On the expert, this Bone Dragon is a pain to dodge because of this circular pattern. Push.
Go. Damage boosting is a little weird in this game. I actually throw an axe on one of those screens to kind of make Eric fall immediately to the ground. Here we go. So one thing we didn't mention as well is you can jump on steps. That's pretty unique for a lot of Castlevania games.
For the I think second or last game of the classic.
Right now I'm hearing Freeling going, "Fire the lag generator."
And it's one of the last. I forgot Dracula X Chronicles and some remakes like Adventure Rebirth.
That was a good stage too, besides having to recover. Like the water mage mess up.
Not that bad, but I think you need to get some candles. To get some... Okay, it's time for the...
There's lots of lights.
Harpies.
Harpies. Like most games, birds are jerks, and it's no exception here.
Also, harpies in this game, if you can kill on 2 hits, but sometimes when you do the second hit, instead of killing, you make the harpies pop the head and they A
Oh,
lot of lag. Oh no, that was
commentator's
that was
curse.
That was cursed. Commentator's curse.
So you guys saw the most lag generating thing in the game ever.
It's not
Like
too painful.
400 pixel lag frames or something. I can't remember what. It's an obscene amount. Alright, coming up is like a bone dragon boss. Gonna throw some axes timely there. Okay. For some reason it took 6 axes, not 5. It
The
happens.
second axe didn't do double hit.
Oh. Well. So, if you guys haven't noticed, we're in the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's in Italy. If you've ever been in Italy, you've surely climbed the tower, and I'm sure it balances left and right exactly like this.
So if you had motion sickness, don't watch this.
Oh my
For
god,
too
I
long.
was sick.
Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah. So this part is not hard as long as you follow your same pattern. So the Medusa spawns on the horizontal axis of where you are. So if you don't rush to the top, they'll mostly always spawn below you. And the hitbox of these platforms shifts a little bit too, so that's annoying. Coming up is the mummy room, really cool room. Oops. It's only cool when you get it right.
This one, the new strat involves you have the spear, but it's clearly very dangerous. Not safe for marathon for sure.
So now we're climbing the rest of the tower. These little bone dragons come, but these ones are not annoying.
Yeah, it's not that bad, considering you don't jump out the platforms like me. I already did this twice.
I love the back effect of the tower to make it look like it's leaning. You can literally see it warp.
Also, this is the last auto-scroller of this game. Yeah, it's the last one.
So here I'm intentionally stopping at certain parts, just so the gargoyles will fly above me. And also it'll set me up to get perfectly into the transition soon. Right here. So the goal is to get the flame spear right before the boss here. In one of these candles, there we go. And then we got the axe. This is the gargoyle fight. So it's got 3 phases. That was phase 1. Phase 2 is gonna look similar.
The phases are fixed every time, so we know what to do on this fight. Perfect.
Yeah, that was probably the best fight I could do that I know to do. Okay.
So this is the laggiest one of the laggiest end of the game. But the laggiest one is the last orb for sure.
Yeah. Now we're headed to Germany. And to me this is the level that looks the coolest for viewers. There's all kinds of stuff happening here. There's glitches, zips, really cool climbing tech, and random bones apparently.
That was not good. That was not good. The second bone that hit you was not that good. This stage is damage boost heavily because we do a damage boost on the room on the end, so we need to count candles after you lost the spear.
Yeah, we're at 9. So you can do neat stuff like that with the stairs, sorry. so you don't have to climb them all. Here
And
comes
now
the zip.
is the only zip of this game. Okay,
Ooh,
that
I
was nice.
I thought I almost missed it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the
Now
tower
the climb
climb.
here. Yeah, this climb here we take a lot of damage boosts, but it's the game to decide going back and forth on the stairs to set up this climb, and nice. For the zip he did that, we tried to get the top of the piston to hit us in the end, and throwing an X to extend off vertical position so we can enter the wall. Now for the fast.
Blade skip. I have just
Ooh,
enough. Yeah.
1 HP, yeah, we'll finish this with 1 HP. Now for the blade skip, we set up with 3 attacks. And we do a damage boost because the last one we can pass. Those blades have a really strange hitboxes, and he had a lot of space to catch up inside the blades. Now he recovered the spear and do this last room. Okay, that was good.
Okay, I'll take it safe because I didn't have the right timing there. So this screen is actually very difficult. Doesn't look like it because you're slowing down, but you slow down because you have to. That's how hard it is. Okay. Kamabi's Gear Steamer, one of the most interesting bosses. It's got really neat effects, and he also dances for you when he beats you, which is awesome.
Do 4 attacks here. I think every runner that runs this game has one way to fight, but I found it recently that Glade got a fast fight recently. Really nice fight.
Yeah, that was the second fastest fight that I know of.
Even I have my way to fight this boss. It's really interesting. Every different fight we have on this game for this boss is interesting to see.
Yeah. Now we're headed to
Okay.
France and Place Versailles. And this stage is probably one of the hardest to do everything. Okay.
First
And
of
the
all,
Oh.
no. Oh, that was bad.
Well, I wanted to do a really hard trick, but now I can't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you got this Poland, we got the controls reversed. So sometimes puts us in a really bad situation.
Yeah. Everybody loves reverse controls.
Now for those
Okay, I did a
skeleton
mistake.
vines. Yeah, those skeleton vines could be easy to kill if you had the fully upgraded spear. Without it, we need to do this backup. Also, again, Mannix needs to count candles, so he can recover the spear. At least for the mini boss of the first mini boss.
Yeah, normally you want the spear through this whole screen, but and you lose it right about here. So I intentionally defused this guy. Okay.
And also deboost the bomb pillar.
Yeah. So if I had the flame spear gang there, I would have tried to do a manip, which caused to kill it, the bone tower, and walk underneath it, walk around. Oh no. Okay, now things are really monka. Because it's easy to take damage during the harpies.
The thing on this room now, the harpy is going horizontally, and
oh my god, how was I supposed to go in there? Oh my god.
It was too early. The jump was literally too early.
Okay, now I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
I think you can recover the spear on the before Princess of Moss.
Yeah.
But you need to get all the candles. you can get.
I need to live,
And,
first of all.
and unfortunately, there's no sub weapon here.
These
Oh,
lasers do an obscene amount of damage. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Looks like I game overed. I don't remember the last time I game overed in this game. That's kind of disappointing.
You just forgot to put more lives. You can put them, I think, max 5 lives for normal mode. You can put that on menu.
It's unfortunately a very unforgiving game, even casually, but also as a speedrun. Like, there's no room for error the moment you want to do something nice.
It's a classic Vania.
So now I have 0 gems. I like to finish this stage with around 75 gems. That's not gonna happen. Okay. So finally we got
Also
an axe.
Yeah. Because of that, Mannix needs to get every gem and preserve. That can make that next corridor very difficult. Also, he needs to get the gem count there for the next corridor.
Okay.
For the next
dangerous.
stage. Yeah. He needs to next stage so he can do the quick kills. Okay, perfect.
Okay, bye Segway Knight. This is the weirdest boss. It's just a statue.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lore behind it, but I regrettably do not know it.
Without this spear, we always take three cycles to do this mini boss.
Okay. We're still alive, I guess. I wasn't alive, but now I am. So we're gonna need the most gems as we can. Because we're gonna use some for this fight too.
Yeah. At least you.
Okay, first phase was good. There we go. Some weapon, diagonal, 1, 2, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom. There we go.
Okay, nice fight. That was the best fight we can get with the Princess of Moss, both phases.
Ooh.
Okay, stage 6. I think you do that strategy. I think we need to do another thing because you need more candles. Ooh, and those medusas shot those fires that lags a lot when you destroy the orbs. Okay, you see this? Your monitor is not bad and it's not been broken. It's just like this on this game, the synchron room.
Focus on the feet. That's the trick here.
Try to get all the way the spear. Yeah, I think if you lose it, you have some time to manipulate some candles to recover. Need to get the most you can get. Here we need to.
Oh.
Oh no! I think you did jump a little.
Another game over. We get to see stage 6 again. Jeebus. Well, I can't even game over again, or else we'll have to go play Symphony of the Night.
Problem here is the candle counting. I think if there's time, you can do some back and forth in the room prior death for getting some
we're
extra
gonna have to.
crystals.
We're gonna have to. Sure. Well, we'll get what we can along the way. So this game is pretty brutal in, like, if everything goes right, but once it goes wrong, it's hard to recover. Okay. So we got the infamous halls of the crazy knights here, which is basically a bunch of charging stations.
Our friends, Armor Battler. I just hate this corridor. They show one attack that Armor Battler can do, that is run towards you. Armor Battler can do that, but it's really rare and kills the run instantly when he does.
It's
because
always
no
during the best run. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna farm here. So, how everybody's doing? We need 63 candles. So we're just gonna get a bunch of candles back and forth.
At least 63 candles we need to get here for the fights. We need 40 for the total for with fights and death, and 23 for Elizabeth.
Yeah. And even though it looks slow, it's probably slower just to go in the fight and do it without the spear. I guess we could call these Step of Shame.
For me, there's no shame to preserve the run. Also, when I do that, I do very carefully because of how if you overjump, you can recall exoned and die.
Yeah, always hold up when you're jumping. Alright. Now we're good. Sorry about that.
Okay, it's time for beginning. Death.
Even Death is like looking like, where is he? So he has cards, it's just like a refight. So whatever card you get, he'll do either attacks or give you a fight. In this case, we'll do the gargoyle fight, which it has half HP, so it changes the fight a little bit. It only takes 2 hits per cycle. So here we're gonna be able to hit it before it even comes down. There we go.
The refights, we had 3 bosses. We had Golem, Gargoyle, and Gear Steamer. No Armor Battler or Princess of Moss here.
Okay, looks like I get Gear Steamer early. Usually I get him last.
Gear Steamer refight is tricky. Very tricky. One, two, three. 1, 2, 1.
Okay, I missed one.
1 missed. It's okay. You will finish this fight well.
Let's go check Eric's strong toes. There we go. Strong toes. The run is valid now that we have strong toes. So wall meat not into a wall. That's probably pretty rare. Speaking of rare, like there's not a lot of wall meat in this game. Not in the run anyway.
I only located 2, one of stage 1 and one of stage 2.
You guys remember this guy?
It's a really easy fight. You need to fire the lag generator 3 times. The lag generator.
Right. Now let's try to kill death on the left, which is a really hard kill.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, that you were really ahead on the time. That's why
Yeah.
it was too much in the left.
So no head decapitation. We get the whooshy tornado. Shoutouts to Rondo.
Okay, you need to get some candles here.
Don't worry about it. We'll just do some normal hits a little bit. 6 hits.
Yeah, you can do mid section. Now Medusa. Medusa has the most HP, but it's a simple fight. Medusa will do every time the same pattern. Now he advanced. Show advance over to you. Now the wave laser. Now Mannix will set up the fight against Elizabeth. Elizabeth can be a simple fight if you had all the
some short 6 axes. Normally you have at least 23 to kill her like this without moving. But I'm gonna have to do 6 hits with using jump spears. So the way it works is she spawns on the side of the level that you're not on. Oops. Now I need to do 7. Okay. So we're gonna make sure to always be on one side. Here, let's do some hits before I forget. So this is how you would do it if you didn't have the axes. It's not that much difficult.
That was 5, now he needs 2 more.
Yeah, let's do the 6 with the axes, because it's a long cycle.
This was one of the Clade's strategy he came up recently. He used this for John, but for Eric it's the same visual kills. Ooh, that was a short.
Well, this entire run is a disaster.
It's good. It's always 5 cycle if you get while the well fight.
We could still beat estimate, that's the crazy part. There's one thing that I have a peeve about in this game, and it's why do we hear the Simon's theme just before Dracula? Like, barely hear it.
I think on Japanese the full stage is teamed with Simon.
Yeah, stage 6 is all Simon's theme for the Japanese version, which is called Vampire Killer. Alright, so this Drac is very similar to most Dracula's first phases of CB games. He'll either spawn on you or at fixed locations, and you just want to hit his head when he pops it out.
But this time, Dracula's, when he gets 1 hit, he goes away. He not finish his attack.
Now we faced Ultra, which is phase 2. It's the wish casting a curse. This fight can be annoying, but as long as we get a good pattern, we should be okay.
Yeah, it's a good pattern.
Uh,
Oh no!
Okay, well, we lost the Flame Spear. Luckily, this fight can be done without Flame.
Yeah, for the true Dracula fight, we need to just unlock him in the corner.
Luckily, we can still
Okay.
do it with this spear. It's just gonna take a couple extra hits.
Also, this phase lags like crazy.
It ain't a retro game without lag, right?
Now for the bone phase.
That's a really good drag for not having the flame.
Yeah.
Alright, time is coming out when I grab this last orb. Hey, we're gonna beat Estivit.
Now, so this off grab is laggy. Time.
There we go. 34, 31 on my splits. I don't remember the last time I got a 34, I'll just be honest, but I got to show off all the bad things about this game.
Yeah, it was okay. At least you didn't game over.
I was close, 0 lives. So Eric has dark hair the entire game, and right now he's got blonde hair at the end.
It's always for sure. Kappa.
Yeah, that was Castlevania Bloodlines. I do recommend playing it. It is a hard game, of course, but which Castlevania game isn't hard? Definitely check it out. If you need some help with the game, you can always message me or Vay or in the Castlevania Discord. There's a section for Bloodlines. Be more than happy to help you get into the game.
Yeah. If you want to learn the game with your interest in the game, you can ask us on this Discord or on Castlevania Speedruns Discord, or ask us. Also, shout out to Glade. Glade is the monster of this game. He's grinded this game for a really long time. I think he's
11
like
years, I
8
think he said.
Yeah, 11 years. He came up with a lot of the strats we use, and
Yeah.
we came up with some of our own, but most of it was Clage that came up with.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're probably over the time that I was allotted here, so we're gonna move on with the final game, and it's a big one. It's gonna be a fan favorite, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Richter all bosses. That will be run by yours truly, Bobby the Blacktastic. So stick around for some good final action here.
And
Take care.